Hey guys, I'm back again, day 9 or 10. I'll look it up and post it. But yeah, so I'm out here in the rain. I've been very fortunate on each of the days I've been able to get out here and walk. I've had great weather, but today it's got a little bit more than a light drizzle, but it's not that bad. The glasses are kind of got the water droplets going on, covering the glasses quite a bit. I looked at the weather, said that, or the temperature, and said that it was 51 degrees. And because of all of that water and moisture, it feels a whole lot colder. I don't like taking really any of my shoe collection out in bad weather days. It's just not good for an investment standpoint. And not really that they're worth anything, because it's just stuff. But if you put some money down on something, you don't really want to see it get trashed. So shoes that I'm out in today are the Nike Excees, but it's spelled E-X-E-E. All is together in one word, so the Excee, and not to be confused with the Nike Air Max SC. So a little different, but essentially use the same technology, a more quality feel. If you were to compare, say, the SC versus the XC, this is a quality upper. It's got the same kind of Air Max unit. I can't say specifically because I haven't cut the shoe open or anything like that, but they're similar. I would say that the SC gives a little bit more of a spring in the heel. This is really just, I can't even describe this as really a comfortable shoe. It's just a basic bare bones shoe. Here they are on feet. These are an old pair, very old pair of shoes, and in fact I can't really judge them critically because the air unit, you can see it's completely faded. I can't really complain though, because I actually got these shoes given to me for free, and so through another transaction, and the guy just had them and it's like, here, take them. So but I at least put them through the paces out here in the rain. I think I gave the guy like $5 for him, just so he wouldn't kind of leave empty-handed on that. I am noticing heel pain in the left foot, but not to the point where it was yesterday, so that's a good sign. But I don't get the sense that these shoes are going to do much to alleviate any future pain due to the age of the shoe, and I think because of normal oxidation, they've probably left, the previous owner probably left these out exposed to the sun quite a bit. The rubber on the bottom, as I was putting them on, and as soon as I touched the carpet, I could feel it slide more. So the track, I guess the suppleness of the rubber is not quite what it maybe had used to have been. So I thought traction would be a pretty big issue today, especially walking on slick pavement, but it's been working absolutely fine without a hitch. I had 4 days in a row where I had eaten great. My nutrition was fantastic, and I had not snacked in the late evening. And yesterday, the morning started off great. Then I did my workout, and lunch I was on the go. So I tried those cheddar smoked sausage cheese sliders from White Castle. Those things are bangers. I had a couple of those, and but I chose water to drink at least. And so you would think, all right, get back on the good track, but it's Friday night, and realistically, we're going to have pizza night, so we're just going to do it, and I don't care. But I tried to restrain the amount that I ate, and worked well with that. But I made the mistake of having soda, and then I wanted more soda and more soda. So I ended up drinking like 32 ounces of soda. And I guess if there is a bright spot to be said about all of that, is that my body could immediately feel how bad all of that felt. And it wasn't a guilty conscience or anything. It was like, no, my body is responding poorly to all of this garbage, and I could immediately feel it and go, and it's not like going to be the absolute end all be all deterrent to do all of that or to have all of that in the future, but it at least makes me aware that, hey, I don't want to feel like that every day. So I was looking forward to the next day to get things right, and here I am. I looked out the window today, saw the rain, and thought, I'm not going to let it stop me, and I don't want any weather to be stopping me. So if it's going to snow, I'm going to be out here. If it's going to be a heat wave, I will do my absolute best to be out here. 17 minutes into this walk, I can just tell you, it is my foot does not really appreciate these shoes. Nike's cushion technology in these Air Maxes and stuff, it is so overrated, man. I realize that it was better than what they had before, but the fact that we just keep rocking these things despite having such better technology out there, such better foams, it's kind of beyond me. So I'm kind of kicking myself for choosing these shoes today. I thought about keeping these shoes around exactly for days like this, but man, I don't want my feet to feel like this every day. I've given this a lot of thought, and you can do everything right. Eat right, exercise, and be in. Then something as simple as a respiratory illness take you out, or some other disease like cancer, or an automobile accident. And you can do that, and you try to statistically increase your chance for life, but there are no guarantees. And that doesn't mean we have to take this gift of life that God gave us and completely throw it away or anything, and by just collecting what he gave us. But I think everything just comes down to balance, and that's why on this weight loss journey, I'm not going to beat myself up over having nights like pizza night, and I'm not calling them cheat days or anything like that, because that's just a stupid like I'm cheating the plan or I'm cheating myself. No, I'm enjoying something, and I think that's the way that ultimately we should look at it. And I'm sure Arnold Schwarzenegger would disagree with me, and he would have every right to make that claim based on the legend that he is, but I'm not him. And we each walk our own paths in life and follow our own interests and all of that. And it would honestly look kind of weird if everybody was walked around looking like Arnold. In one way it'd be cool, but don't think for a second it wouldn't trip you out a little bit. So I think just moderation is the key, and having a goal, of overall fitness, not trying to chase the rainbow of, this is the perfect physique that I want. Not saying that that's a bad goal, but it's kind of like it is a goal of vanity of sorts. But as long as the reason for why you're going at it is good, I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? But no matter if that is your goal, that goal is fleeting. It does not last. Your body will do what it does after it ages. Arnold Schwarzenegger does not look like he did in the 80s, and he has the best knowledge about training and nutrition that the world has known. And yet the body's going to do what it does. So why would you spend your life being so regimented that you can't take moments, even if briefly, to just indulge in some of the culinary gifts that the world has to offer? So I don't know about you, but as I go on this weight loss journey, I'm going to be okay with moments where I specifically plan to have nights where I just eat what I want. And as long as I consciously make that decision rather than giving into an impulse indulgence, and as long as I do that and make a concerted effort to not eat like an absolute hog, then, and then also try your best not to pound away the liquid calories. As long as I don't make those kind of choices and make good ones, then I think that's exactly where I want to be. I think that's the best way of having a balance between enjoying some things in life and doing what's right for your body. Well, I think that sums it up. One last check-in on the shoes. The shoes overall, very uncomfortable. They suck. Thanks for dropping by the channel. Later.